We are One Source Logistics in Louisville, Kentucky. My name's Chuck Shipley. My business partner is David Dennison. We started out in 2008. We had experience in LTL, which is where we started. Our truckload brokerage came on about 2 years after we started. Got our MC number, insurance, etc., got all that, and then we're kind of learning on the fly. So we both have had transportation experience for many years. What we haven't had was business experience in running a business, and that really is where the biggest difference has occurred since we've been working with Joel and TranStrategy Partners. We really weren't looking for a coach or a partner, but we are members of the TIA, and I had sat in on a webinar that Joel had conducted, and then we ended up hiring TranStrategy on January of 2014. It's been wonderful. It's exceeded our expectations many times over. The nice thing, in my opinion, about working with TranStrategy as opposed to other coaches or consultants is that they don't come in, take a look at your business, try to totally change everything, and then leave. They took a look at what we've got as far as our employees and our culture. They took a look at, what our money situation looks like, our financials. They took a look at how we do business. They've just kind of made suggestions, and they've been with us kind of every step of the way. I mean, we talk to them either on a webinar or on a coaching call weekly for the entire year, and we're getting ready at this point to, sign up for another year. So they're always there. We're always talking to them. We're talking about good things. We're talking about bad things. They're making suggestions for us, improvements, and we listen. And if we want to take their advice, we do. And if it's something we might not agree with, we discuss that, and that's always on the table as well. But since we've been doing business with TranStrategy and coaching with them, our year-over-year numbers are in excess of 40% growth year-over-year from our fifth year in business, and I think this is our fourth consecutive record month right now. So I really don't have an ROI to tell you, but I do know that our business continues to grow. I do know that we continue to be better financially as far as, for example, our days sales outstanding has continued to decrease. Our margin has increased and is over industry average. Our average margin this year is over, it's almost 19%, which I understand is quite a bit over the industry average. So they've been able to help us in a lot of areas. Everybody in the company is engaged. It's not just my partner and I talking to the executives at TranStrategy. They have the webinars with the employees, and they're actively engaged in everything that's going on. They have a yearly strategy session with the whole company, and I think the employees really appreciate being involved and making suggestions and seeing those suggestions in concert with what we're doing here locally and with Joel on our coaching sessions, putting those things together and kind of reaching our goals. So that's been really exciting, and I like the fact that everybody is involved. So we've already recommended Joel to a couple of associates that we have, and I 100% would recommend for anybody that's in the transportation industry, specifically in the brokerage business. I think the group just brings a wealth of knowledge, and everybody that we've spoken to has been in the industry. They've done what we've done, and they've got real world experience, which I think is invaluable.